Some of you may remember this stinky lake behind me. Earlier this season, I came out to this little pond. It's in the middle of town, and I named it Dookie Lake. The reason I named it Dookie Lake is because it's full of garbage, and it's just straight dookie. But on that trip, if you'll recall, there was a promising situation, and I wanted to return here, so we're here today. Fingers crossed it works. If not, I've got backup plans. What are we doing today? Today, we are ultralight fishing for whatever bites from the bank. So yeah, essentially, I've got some corn with me, and my goal is to catch a carp here. If that doesn't work, that's totally fine. I'm totally down for some bass. I'm totally down for some bluegill. I just want to catch some fish, man. Is that too much to ask? I hope not. Okay, let's start fishing.
Oh, I just saw a carp. I see some carp. Excellent. First things first, let's throw some corn in. I'm not gonna go crazy, but I am gonna chum a little bit. Just try to draw some in. Scoop out some of that stinky corn. Just gonna toss it in. All right, that should do it. Oh, corn juice. Gross. And now we've got my 7-foot ultralight. We're just gonna go ahead and rig up a couple pieces of corn on this little itty bitty hook that I found. Okay, now I'm just gonna let that sit. I am going to have to learn patience. There's a reason that I like fishing with artificial lures. I don't consider myself a super patient person. Good, good, good. There's one right in front of me. Perfect. Man, I've got such corny fingers. I feel like this is a great time for a corny joke. This joke, I have to give full credit to my Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave always tells this joke, and honestly, it never gets old. What did the man on the sun say? Ooh, hot, 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 hot. And that's my corny joke for the day. Shout out to Uncle Dave. Classic joke. Something have it? When in doubt, set it out. I don't know why I set the hook. Oh, you're kidding me. All right, mental mistake of the day. Somehow, I just broke my rod tip, and here's exactly what happened. I pointed my rod straight in the air and tried to pull the line straight down. What I was failing to think about is the fact that there's a split shot above my rod tip. So what happened is it definitely broke the line right underneath my swivel. Then all of the force of that being flung out of the tree shot my split shot straight into my rod tip, and voila! To be honest, I'm not even mad right now, and the main reason is because I never use this rod. That being said, I am disappointed in myself for being a total nitwit. I will catch one of these carp eventually. I'm not feeling it right now. What's nice is it might have cracked the rod tip a little bit, but for the most part, it just popped the guide off. So I honestly think that I'll be able to kind of melt off some of this excess epoxy and just work this guide back on there and then just put more epoxy over it. And I have a feeling I'll honestly be able to fix this and it won't even really change the fishability of this rod. Am I stupid? Yes, I'm stupid. Does it matter? Nah, whatever. I don't care.
Today did not start as planned. That's okay. Got to keep a positive attitude. Okay, let's go see if we can catch a smallmouth bass.
Yes, you will.
Nothing a little Robert Earl Keane can't fix. Woo! Spot number 2. This one's gonna go better. I have nothing but confidence.
Spinner. Let's move further down the river. There we are. There we are. Moving down the river a little bit paid off. Small jaw on 2-pound test, man. In current, you can't beat this. Oh baby, oh baby. This kind of makes up for the fact that we broke a rod today. This makes me feel a lot happier. All right, beautiful fish, gorgeous fish. Holy cannoli, very respectable smallmouth. 1/32 ounce mule jig with a little swim bait on there. Got him right on the corner of the mouth. That's what today's all about, baby. A little ultralight action. Makes me feel a lot better about breaking another rod. Not such a big deal. When you catch a fish like that, you feel good. I feel a little better now. Let's see if there's another one in that area. That was actually a really nice smallmouth, especially for ultralight gear. That would be a rock. Gotta love when you set the hook straight into a rock. I got it back. Righteous. I feel so much better right now. That another fish? Come on, catch up with him. It's for sure another fish. He's coming right at me. He's shaking his head. Oh man, doesn't feel bad. Hard to tell. These smallmouth can be really hard fighters even when they're small. But I think this is a big one just swimming towards me. I have a feeling he's gonna fight really hard here in a second. Oh no, he's not super big. He's not very big. Little bruiser, little bruiser. Nice jump, dude. Just a jumping bean, man. Can you please give me a boom shakalaka? Man, this is great. God, I love smallmouth. Thank goodness I made the decision to come here. Gorgeous fish. All right, see you, buddy. I wonder, since the water's really low right now, I wonder if there's like a rock pile out there that they're sitting behind. If you catch 2 fish in the exact same spot, there's got to be something holding them there. Yep, I am snagged about a 1/4 mile away. This might be a goner. Well, I broke off what was working. Fingers crossed we can put something else to use.
Okay, since I broke off the little finesse swim bait, I decided to take that as an opportunity to put on this little popper. I have used this thing several times, and for whatever reason, I just never have a ton of luck on it. So fingers crossed, hopefully we can get a smallmouth to eat it. I'm only gonna give it like 10, 15 casts. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna go ahead and switch.
Pop, pop, pop. You're riding the pine from here on forth. Daggum popper. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Be crazy not to just go back to the old 1/32 ounce mule jig. This time I'm gonna throw a different plastic though. All right, what are we rigging up? A dirty, stinky, butthole smelling Berkeley Gulp Nightcrawler. Ugh, I can feel the slime. This is essentially like a little Ned rig, except it's a daggum Nightcrawler and it smells like butthole. This could catch literally anything. There's a couple baits out there that have good smelling scents, but like, why do people all assume that fish like the smell of absolute stink? Why don't we assume that they like the smell of nachos or cheeseburgers or bacon? Wouldn't it be nice if more bait companies would start making stuff that actually smells good? I think Strike King makes plastics that smell like coffee. Super smart, right? Who doesn't like the smell of coffee? You can't tell me that fish don't like the smell of a T-bone steak. Why Berkeley Gulp? I don't want my fingers to smell so bad when I get done fishing. I'm thinking we might need to head to that pond.
All right. It's very much safe to say that today could be going better. I'm gonna go to this pond now, and I'm really hoping for some bluegill and largemouth. I'd say that'd be a pretty cool day if I could get smallmouth, bluegill, largemouth all in the same day. I'd be totally fine with that. Also recently got this Daiwa like traveler fishing backpack. Pretty sweet. I use it for my camera gear, but honestly it would be really good for people that like, you know, bank fishing and whatnot and want just a little tackle bag. It's good if you also want to be able to like travel with tackle gear and like bring reels places and stuff like that, because it has like dividers and all that. I don't know. Regardless, it's just kind of a cool backpack. So if it's something that you might be interested in, you can check it out, linked in the description below. Spot number 3, this one better pay off.
Seeing as I already had to make my hands really stinky to rig this up, I feel like I want to catch a fish on it to make it worth my time. First cast. First cast. He got me in a tree. Wait, is he still on there? No, dadgummit. Felt like a nice fish. He dug me right down into a tree and some weeds and just shook free. Hopefully there's more fish here. Second cast. Oh gosh. Boom shakalaka. Bluegill. Ah! Oh, he shook my, where'd he go? I want my Berkeley Gulp back. Okay, we've got smallmouth, we've got bluegill. I feel good. I definitely need to tighten my drag on this setup. It must have slipped at some point. Oh, there it is. It's on the ground. He might have shook it off, but I got it right back. Oh, no, I think he pulled it off. I don't know if it'll work. I've had really bad luck with these things. They get bit, but I can never get good hookups. But hopefully this little bit bigger bluegill will smash this thing. Got him. All right, largemouth. Okay, dinky largemouth. I did switch out the treble on here. Before there was like a little bit heavier gauge treble, so I took like a little trout treble and put it on there. Now that's a really dinky largemouth, but you know me. That's just kind of who I am. All right, see you, buddy. Let's rig up another one of these old stinkies. That's a better, that's a, no, what? Why? That was a decent largemouth. Why did he break me off? I had to have had a kink in my line.
I am trying my best to have a positive attitude right now, but I am a little disappointed. The fact that I'm actually having some luck now is making me feel a lot better. I gotta re-rig. I'm gonna put a new jig on, and I'm gonna make sure there's no kinks in my line. Man, that was a mistake. 1/32 ounce. Oh, why did I do that?
I know somebody's probably thinking it. Ethan, where's your fanny pack? Well, I wanted to bring a little bit more gear today, and I went back to the drawstring bag. Just today, don't worry, the fanny pack will be back. There's a little bass right in front of me. Let's see if I can make him bite. He's so small, but I would like to catch him. Oh, he's nose down on it. Got him. Sight fished him. Sight fishing dinks, baby. Let's go. Look at that. Look at all these little black spots on his tail. What does that mean? I might have to put this on my Twitter because I got a lot of fisheries biologists that I follow, and some of them follow me back. Maybe they can tell me what the heck's going on here. Why is he all covered in black dots? I do not know. No. Pulled it out of his mouth. Something popped it. I don't know if that was a little bluegill or if it was a little bass. Come back. Oh, he's got it. That's a largemouth. Yeah, baby. Yeah, babe. Oh, no, 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 no. I thought it was a largemouth. Yes, sir. Pumpkin seed. Yes, fourth species. Multispecies. Hey, multispecies. Okay, see you, buddy.
Yeah, baby, I'm feeling good. Why am I feeling good? Because we got 4 species, and that pumpkin seed was an absolute brute. It was a thick, juicy pumpkin seed, and I enjoyed him. Dear Sierra Nevada, I like your pale ale. It's a great beer. Send some. It would be awesome. Not gonna happen. I don't think anybody from Sierra Nevada is gonna watch this video, but hey, prove me wrong. Why did I get off topic? Oh, I don't know. As much as I want to keep fishing with the Mule Jig Gulp Nightcrawler, I want to try that little crankbait again. It's such a cool little bait. It's like the size of a penny. The thing is tiny. You can't catch fish on something if you don't try it, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try it.
I'm gonna call this Peanut because it looks like a little peanut. There he is. Oh my gosh. No! Dadgummit, it was a bass this long. I would have been so proud of myself. Oh, he just smashed it immediately. He just smashed it immediately. Dude, what? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know. This is gonna be sketchy right here. It's gonna be sketchy. Get him. Nice. That little peanut, dude. He smashed it like right off the surface. I cranked it once. Heck yes. I actually hooked him good. Man, that's a solid hook set. He was not getting off. Nice little bass, man. Super fun. I see there's probably some more in the area, so I'm gonna try to release him kind of casually back here. So many tiny bluegill are just checking this thing out. Let's get dangerously far out here just for fun. Sketchy. Oh, he hit it. A little bass just hit it right there. We're gonna put this up and we're gonna go back to the old stink bomb. What happened to this bird? You think a bird was eaten here? Why is there all these feathers in the water? One of them bass jumped out, ate a bird, spit out the feathers, who knows? Oh, snap, there's a bass just cruising up right here. Oh, he's looking at it. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Got it, he's got it, yes! Literally, he swam up to me and he's like, hey dude, catch me. This is basically what he said. Look at that, right in the noggin. It's like, I don't know why you're swimming up to me like that, dude. You know I'm gonna catch you. This is the perfect size for Ethan. He's got those black dots too. Not as much as the other one, but a couple around the mouth, some on the tail. I don't know what that means. Is it an overpopulation thing? Is it a virus? I've seen it before. I guess I've never known what it means necessarily. Maybe that bass came swimming up because he could smell that stinky gulp and he's like, I smell food. I'm actually gonna try something super weird. You see this? When I was in Australia a couple years ago, I went to some like Chinese tackle shop, like randomly somewhere in Sydney, Australia. And I saw this thing and I'm like, this is cool looking. Let's buy it. It was $5, you know? And looks like a little cicada, and I gotta be honest with you, it probably is something that a pond bass would just totally eat up. And it's really lightweight, so it's gonna be good on an ultralight. So fingers crossed. Oh yeah, that is about like a jitterbug. I could see it getting blasted. That's sweet. I like that. Gold on top, silver on bottom, clear wings. It just goes blub, 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 and it makes like a cool little sound. Oh, there he got it. Yes, I knew this thing would work. Oh, that cast looked way too good. No, no. Looked like a decent bass, probably a little 15-incher. Oh, did he get it? No, something just sucked it under. Okay, well, a few more casts. Let's hope the next one that bites it commits. It's basically one of my last hopes. I'm gonna, oh, he's got it. Thank you. Oh gosh, he's way out there in front of a bunch of grass. This is gonna get sketch right here. Oh gosh, 2-pound test. This is not a good situation. Get out of there. I just gotta hope he works himself free. This is not a good situation to be in. When you're using, wait, got him, got him. Of course my other camera died as soon as I was landing this fish, but I did end up getting him in.
Heck yeah, man, we ended with a topwater fish. How can I complain? I'm gonna go grab some grub, let's go.
I am hungry, I am hungry, I am hungry.
A McChicken, a McDouble, and a small fry. You know, sometimes when you have an kind of fishing day and you break your fishing pole, you deserve some McDonald's, some greasy McDonald's. But that's all beside the point. Today was fun. It was a good time. Sure, I broke a rod. I'm not exactly pumped about that, but there's really nothing I can do at this point. It was a stupid mistake. I was totally just dumb. Aside from that though, I did catch a couple nice smallmouth, caught several small bass, caught a decent pumpkin seed, 1 or 2 bluegill. I'm not gonna complain. Like it was a good multi-species day on ultralight. Another thing I was thinking about is I kind of want to start fishing for some pike as the water cools down a little bit. Is that something that you would enjoy? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, I'm rambling. Yep, they still smell like Dookie Burka Gulp. I'm gonna go wash my hands 18 times before eating this McChicken, McDouble, and small fries. I'm excited. See ya.